drumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song.
Yo, this is L Young.
And this is Naya, representing for the L Boogie. Let's go. I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a style. And then I came to see him and listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, a stranger to my eyes, strumming my pain with his fingers.
One time.
Singing my life with his words.
Two times.
Killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly with his song. Telling my whole life with his words. Killing me softly with his song.
Yo, Naya, take him to the bridge.
Just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. And long last love has arrived. And I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. I need you, baby. If it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm the lonely nights. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say okay. Oh, pretty baby, don't let me down, I pray. Oh, some guys are only about that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing. Watch out, watch out, look out, look out. Watch out, watch out, look out, look out. Yeah, 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 yeah. Girl, you know you better watch out.
The pain of our past persists to this day. In Kentucky, like many states throughout the South, lynching was a tool of terror. It was used to kill hopes for freedom. It was used to kill my ancestors. Now, in a historic victory for our Commonwealth, I have become the first Black Kentuckian to receive the Democratic nomination for U.S. Senate. My opponent, the very person who compared expanded health care to slavery. The person who said he would have opposed the Civil Rights Act. The person who single-handedly blocked an anti-lynching act from being federal law. The choice couldn't be clearer. Do we move forward together, or do we let politicians like Rand Paul forever hold us back and drive us apart? In November, we will choose healing. We will choose Kentucky.
Community stand up. Sharing, loving, hoping, and working together. Growing, supporting each other through stormy weather. Making leaps and bounds through advocacy. Spreading joy and awareness for all to see. There's no community without you and me. We stand on the shoulders of giants. We build each other up. We expand our networking and resources. We never give up. We stand for what is right. We never go down without a fight. The African proverb says, it takes a village to raise a child. I say, it takes a village to become a community. So community, please stand up. We are waiting.
Basketball is back, and BetOnline remains your number one source for all your sports betting needs this season. You'll always find the latest odds, team matchup info, player news, and game trends at BetOnline. And as your continued source for all sports wager information, BetOnline features live betting, free contests, and giveaways all season long. Always the fastest and easiest way to bet all your favorite sports and events, whether that's NFL, NBA, NHL, MMA, tennis, boxing, or even golf. Head to betonline.ag to join and receive your 50% welcome bonus with your first deposit. Make sure to use promo code BELIEVE. That's BLEAV to receive your rewards. It's BetOnline, where the game starts. Tell them the Noise Maker sent you.
Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Yeah. Can I make you move now? Yes, I can. So you can get this move in a bag of a can. You can make it round the world when the phone's in your hand. Popcorn World. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. I said popcorn make you smile. Ah. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. It's a popcorn world. It's a popcorn world. Welcome to Talkin NOIZ, the daily podcast that brings you up to speed and keeps you informed about real issues affecting real people. With your host, Mr. Talkin NOIZ himself, Lloyd Spence. His beautiful wife, Mrs. Noise, Kenyatta Spence. The ever-informed Brother Noise, Alan Brown. And yours cordially, Uncle Noise, Shake Anderson. Come on in and join us as we reveal and opine today's most pressing issues. Real truth while having real fun. Talkin NOIZ is in your house right now. So sit back and enjoy Talkin NOIZ.
2, 1, come on.
Yo, what's going on, good people of noise and beyond? How y'all feeling tonight? We back. Guess who's back? Back again. Noise is back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? I ain't gonna get no closer. That's it. That's all you get. What up, y'all? Good to see y'all, man. Uncle Shake is in the building. Man, I saw Uncle Shake pull up. That did my heart a flutter. Yeah, man. Deion King is in the building. What's up, D? What up, D? Noise makers, we miss y'all, man. I got to tell y'all. We're coming in hot right now, right off the top, right from the beginning. The boy was not feeling good Tuesday night at all. Really, it was Monday night. Monday, I was so bad.
Yeah.
Like, real bad. And I was like, oh, no. I ain't caught that vid ever. I ain't caught that vid. I ain't catch the vid. No vid, y'all. I'm still vid.
Oh, my gosh. What is happening?
And I was hurting pretty bad. I was hurting pretty bad. Shout out to one of my business partners. He came through with the remedy.
For real.
Was like, all you got to do is take some of this, take some of this, take some of this. You'll be fine. I was like, for real? For real, y'all. I'm better. I am better. So much better. But I have to be truthful. Your boy got to put red meat down for a minute. The beef. It's out. I'm choosing, right? Choosing between beef and pork. Can't give up bacon, so beef, you it. I'm just saying, I can't give up bacon, man. I love bacon. So, and I got to cut the bacon back down. You know what I'm saying? I got to cut it way down.
Yeah, so you're like, I love bacon. So much bacon.
But
and that sausage.
I cut some stuff out, man, for real. So,
Oh my God.
But your boy's back in the building. I'm up in here feeling good, feeling lovely. And here's what's ironic about this, noisemakers. In the midst of all this not feeling good, yo, this shit happening. Mama Noise. Look at Mama Noise's face. Y'all look at Mama Noise's face. She can't hold water. Look at her face. Y'all see that smile? That smile should tell y'all it's some happening. Parts are coming together. We should have an announcement pretty soon, y'all. I'm just saying. That's where we at. That's how close we are to some things. We should have an announcement coming soon. Or some form of announcement. You know how these NDAs work. But things are lovely right now, so we're happy. Mama Noise, how are you feeling?
I'm well.
Mama Noise is the Russell Simmons of noise media and entertainment.
That's right.
And I mean the good Russell Simmons, not the creepy.
I was going to say, not the one that's, borderline.
Right. Not the creepy, questionably pervy
right.
Simmons, but the good Russell Simmons, the one that's, always well, good headspace,
And says at the end of every
right.
Def Jam.
Exactly. So talk to the people, Mama Noise. Tell them how you feeling. Other than I'm well.
I'm well.
You gotta say more than that, Mama Knows. Come on now. Are you excited?
Yes, I am excited.
Okay.
It's everything that's happening in real time. It's like
It's a little weird.
the manifestation of, we often talk about dreams. We've talked about dreams for many, many years. Dream killers, what's your dream? Are you pursuing your dream? And all those things for many, many years. And to see the actual manifestation of the things that you have put blood, sweat, and tears into. You saw the sketches, you saw the ups, the downs. You see who's in your real circle.
Yeah, man.
Because
Speaking of that, well, go ahead and finish your statement, then I'll get to speaking of that.
do you need to get it before you forget it?
No.
Okay.
Right there. You
Okay.
said speaking of who's in your circle.
You need to, you find out who's in your circle and who is supporting you through the process, because it's easy to show up and pull up after it's done. I liken it to if somebody has, when I'm sure many noisemakers have seen that movie Meet the Browns, when Angela Bassett that plays the mama, and I forgot the guy who plays the son, but he's finally coming to his kingdom. He's finally been selected to the NBA, and then all of a sudden his raggedy daddy slides up talking about come here to see my boy, and he's like, sir, we had the power turned off, we ain't had no food, we ain't had this and that, and now you want to slide up here now that I'm going to sign this check? I'm gonna need you to step to the curb and step off.
Yeah. Mama Knows you really are excited. I like that. I like that you're excited.
But I'll tell you something. It's exciting, but it's mixed emotions, because you feel like, man, while I was going through the process, you finding out who's for you and who's just kind of riding side saddle. You like, man,
I'll be focusing on that part.
I know you don't.
I'll be like, you know what, let's move on. But I'm grateful for the ones that rode with me and is still riding with me, like our brother from another mother, brother Al B is in the building. Al B. That's what I'm talking about. How you feeling, Al B?
I'm good, fam. How about yourself?
I'm doing much better.
Oh gosh.
Much better. But I ain't
better.
Oh,
so much better.
come on.
So I'll take you from Mama Noise. I'm well.
I'm well, yes.
Listen.
Man, what is the weather like there? It's crazy here.
Windy, chilly. It was cold and foggy this morning. I believe it's still in the 40s.
Is it a consistent 40 for y'all?
No. The sun came out today, and it actually turned out to be a beautiful day. But this morning it was foggy and cold in the 30s.
Mm.
I believe the high got up to 61, but it was still a bit windy.
Mm.
So it was a little nippy, or what I'm saying. It had a little bite to it.
Yeah.
I think, it says here it's down to 55. The low tonight is supposed to get down to 41.
See, that's what we've been experiencing, but it's been a wilder swing. Like today it was at its height 71, but this morning it started out 41. So this 30-degree weather swings are throwing us off, man. And my sinuses are on fire. Like they just been on fire. Yeah, but I'm powering through. That ain't enough.
We're at about a 20 or so, something like that.
Yeah.
This morning it was 36 and it got up to 61.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a crazy weather week, but we pressing our way. We put the heat on at night, and then
Hey, I ain't ashamed. I ain't ashamed. Somebody asked me, I bet you got your hair on. I was like, mm-hmm. I said, and if it gets below 68, I'm going to have the heat on. It is what it is.
It is what it is. You just got to fight through it, man.
It ain't like I live in a mansion or one of them houses in Old Louisville. So I ain't paying no $5,000 heating bill or whatever
Right.
they paying.
You said you've paid for this heat. I might as well use it.
Right.
There you go. There you go. Well, it's good to see you, man. We missed you the other day, but shout out to the 5, or more specifically, shout out to Chad Major who turned in on the 5. It was a really good show. I enjoyed that with doing that with little bro. That was all right. And then we had a good time this morning on Believe in the ACC. They would not let me live down my prediction, although technically for like 3.5 quarters I wasn't wrong. Syracuse did everything they're supposed to do. They just weren't prepared for the end of the game. So yeah, So anyway,
4 quarters.
Huh?
I said it's 4 quarters.
4 quarters to a game. You just got to take that one on.
It's 4 quarters to $1 too.
It is 4 quarters to $1. That's right. 4 quarters to a basketball game. Get yourself a neti pot. You know what, Andy Bruce? Y'all been telling me that for years, and I do need to go ahead and just break down and do that. Last night I had a neti pot in the sense of I ran some hot water into a pot and stuck my face over the towel and tried to drain my sinuses. So that's I made my own little homemade neti pot.
You ever went swimming and water get in your nose and you get that pain that goes through your eyeball?
Yep.
I always think that's gonna happen if I try to use a neti pot.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know, but I
don't
always
know
get
either.
the
I just
sense
know-
that that's gonna happen. I'm like, no, I don't want to purposely inflict that type of pain on myself.
Right. I just know this. I every time I get over a steamed hot water, it drains my nose and I feel better. So I did that last night and I felt better. And I'm probably gonna do it again tonight.
Starting COVID, that's what I was doing every time I came from outdoors. Boiling
Yeah.
hot water is like.
Listen, I was feeling so bad with my sinuses because my neck was hurting and everything else, and I said, maybe I got that vid. So I took a vid test.
19.
I thought I had that Cocoa 19. I said, maybe they finally
You put that evil on yourself.
I said, they finally got the pill. But no, I'm good. I took the test, it came out negative. We good.
Yeah.
We good. So
speaking of, by the way,
yeah,
y'all keep safe, man. I hear that the numbers are spiking. So y'all be safe. Everybody be safe. Everybody be safe.
Listen, they trying to act like it don't exist no more. They're trying to act like it's just everything is just all good, hunky dory, no problems. Okay.
I think COVID gonna sneak up on a bunch of people disguised as the flu.
Yep.
Influenza or.
Listen, I've been doing this COVID thing now, this mask thing now for 2 years. It's my way of life, so I'm good now.
Yeah.
I ain't tripping. I ain't even tripping.
Folks be looking like y'all still doing it.
Yep, still doing it.
I'm looking at you like, why are you not doing that?
Yeah. But I am gonna try to move around a little bit more. What did you say there? It's very soothing. Have the Barry opera. Oh, you got the neti pot. Andy Bruce got the neti pot. What is the neti pot? Wife had it. Wow, for the 3rd time. Wow. Wow, that sounds rough. That sounds rough. Yeah, I don't want it. I've decided I don't want it. I decline. Go was like, can I come through? And I was like, no, sir.
I had it once. I don't want it again.
Yeah, I'm good on COVID.
Yeah, I thank God that I have never had that experience. I think I'm very grateful that we have been kept.
Yeah.
But all glory goes to God because I don't want to see it. And then all of I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. No problems.
Yeah. I love how the song pop in Al's head. He said, I got to get it out. I got to get it out. I love it. I love it. Speaking of now I'll have a good transition here. Listen, last night, first of all, today's show, we advertised as the New Black City, and we will possibly get to some of that today. Though we got so many things that we didn't get a chance to do. Of the breaking news on Monday, so that kind of threw off the week a little bit, and then we wasn't here Tuesday. So we just gonna we're gonna wing it, y'all. These next 2 days, we're gonna wing it, and y'all just roll with us, okay? It's gonna be a good show. We're gonna have some fun and enjoy ourselves. What do you say? It was tough, had to get us soup and orange juice and tissues. I'm exhausted. Wow.
Oh,
Bless both y'all hearts. As they say, bless both y'all hearts. So
You took your sickness and health stuff too serious, man.
I mean, they say it in the vows, boy. And when you see it in real time, it's like, whoa.
It wasn't. It's like the serpent. Yeah, not surely in sickness.
Today.
I hear you. Well, listen, guys, last night, I think it was in New York. No, it was in California. Maybe it was in New York City. I don't know where it was. Bottom line is the debut of a world premiere of Wakanda Forever. We're inching closer. I think I'm gonna try to. I think we're gonna try to get up to Little Rock. We're gonna try.
So you're saying that
We're gonna try. I got to figure this out. I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna have to figure it out. We're gonna have to figure it out. But I think I'm gonna go on a day when ain't nobody think we should be there. Like I'm gonna go like on a Tuesday morning or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when everybody else is zigging, I'm a zag.
See, when I said that, they was trying to clown me. So that
No. But you was talking about going early morning on the day of. I'm talking about going just.
I don't necessarily mean the day of.
Yeah, we're gonna go on a random day. But listen, everybody that's coming out of it is talking about it's so emotional, it's so good, it does not disappoint. But who better to tell us about it than the actual writer and director, the great Ryan Coogler? Let's hear it from him.
Yeah, I mean it's complicated. It's complicated, you know. Like what I will say is Chadwick was all about he was all about pushing things forward, while being aware of what took place behind him. You know, that concept. It's kind of one of the things that I always hold in terms of lessons from him. And he was also so brilliant at understanding moments, understanding the moment that he was in. You know, so that's why I was trying to channel him. You know what I mean? In terms of going through this process. You know, understanding that we had to keep moving forward. You know, even though we lost him in the physical sense. You know what I'm saying? And he was a giant, man, giant of a man. You know, like the screen couldn't contain him. Like to watch his movies is only know a piece of it. You know what I mean? And we felt so fortunate to know the whole guy. And we trying to honor him on this.
You know, I love what they're trying to do for Chadwick Boseman, but I gotta say this real quick. Shout out to Ryan Coogler. Like I have the highest and utmost respect to that dude. And he talks about Chadwick as a giant, but I'm gonna tell you something. I think he is a giant. I think Ryan Coogler is so humble. Like he is not. He just doesn't appear to have an arrogant bone anywhere near his body. Like forget in his body. Like it's not even around his house or on the street where he lived. Like he's just a humble dude. And think about this, man. This dude has directed two of the biggest films of all time. And he's like, you know, it was about Chadwick. I mean, I'm a Ryan Coogler guy. And looking forward to when we finally get a chance to connect and meet, and because I just can't wait to shake his hand and say, bro, you are that dude. I mean, God bless you, man. I appreciate you. So big fan. So I'm looking forward to supporting this guy. supporting this movie, supporting the Black Panther. It's just gonna be good, man. I mean, it's gonna be good. What are y'all thoughts on that and any of that though?
Again, well, I echo what you said. He's humble. With his success, could just as easily be prideful. But his humility, to be such a young, gifted mind in the industry. So I look forward to. Didn't he also do Creed?
Yes.
So
Fruitville Station, Creed.
yeah.
Listen, dude. Listen. Here's his resume so far. At age 36, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Creed 1 and 2, and he's connected to 3 as well. Not a bad start. Not to mention Fruitville Station. I'm just trying to get some of the other ones because some of the others y'all may or may not know. Yeah, Fruitville Station. I mean, the dude's off to a nice start. If you talk about his careers, he's off to a pretty nice start.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can throw out Space Jams. But
did he do Space Jams?
Yeah, he did. The New Legacy Space Jam.
He did that one?
Yeah. He throw that one out. So.
Well, listen, you can't break an arm without making some eggs. So
But yeah, I commend that young man on his success, and I'm proud how he's putting us as a culture out front in just about all that he does. So,
I forgot about Judas and the Black Messiah. He's just different. He built different. But I'm a fan. I am a huge fan, and looking forward to connecting with that brother. I really am. So
yeah, it's hard to believe he's only 36.
36, bro. Like young man out here doing it big, and I love that he loves being black.
I wonder how Bank of America is doing now.
Well, listen,
are they still apologizing?
They should. They should. He shouldn't have to worry about fees the rest of his life.
No.
Well,
I would hope he
no
longer has money in their bank.
I'm sure he's moved all of his money out of Bank of America.
Well, ironically, on Twitter, all around the announcement of the red carpet and
no, the purple carpet.
I'm sorry, the purple carpet, and how everyone, he's being interviewed and everything. Attached to a whole lot of the different Marvel interviews of the purple carpet was people that were trying to let us be aware of the challenges minorities have in regard to the banking system. And so it was a really big deal that we were made aware of it. And they also tagged the article and video, TMZ video of, Ryan going to the bank and all that, the whole scenario, all that's attached to it as well. And
this happened as relates to the red carpet of the Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, people are on Twitter. They're tagging, trying to keep it like, keep it attached to. Okay, we're celebrating him and everything, but please be aware that minorities are really having a challenging time in regard to the banking system, and they keep on bringing up the Bank of America situation.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm down. That's how change happens. I get it. I'm down with it.
They really were stressing on the fact, they're like, if Ryan Coogler, this guy, you see who he is, right? And he can't go to the bank and just get some money out, without the police being called. Come on, there's something wrong with our banking system.
Well, there's something wrong with our banking system, period. So, how about this? These are some of the fashions of premiere night. Angela Bassett is ageless, yo. Like I don't know if she has the capacity to age.
Listen,
it's unbelievable. Like she looks exactly the same. And there's Denaya Guerrero from there's your girl, Rihanna.
She's got some songs on the soundtrack.
She is on the soundtrack, yeah.
That's why her and ASAP
was I think is one. And there she is with her baby daddy.
Yeah, her and ASAP at the premiere. So
they look good together. Look how cute they look together.
They do look good together.
Yeah. And there's Lupita Nyong'o and her sister Esperanza.
Do you also have Tobe and
Mama Noise? We're gonna go through the pictures. You ain't gotta do that. We going through the pictures. You ain't got to do that. Surprise the people. We was gonna surprise them. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at the pictures from Essence. This is from page 6. I'm assuming they probably are on there. Great, by the way. Tobe and his lovely wife. They call her fat. Not because of her size, though. There's Letitia. Shaved her head. Yeah, okay. She with the low cut. There's Tessa Thompson. Right.
She's in this.
I don't know. I'm sure there's some surprises in this thing.
Well, I mean, I guess I don't know. Would we see people on the premiere that are not in it, or just people that
absolutely on the purple carpet? Absolutely, because there's Michael B. Jordan, and he is not, as I understand it, he is not in the movie. I don't know.
No cameo or nothing.
I don't know. All the stuff that I was reading leading up said he wasn't in it, but then we'll see when we watch it, I guess.
I don't know what is going on with this outfit.
There's Haley and Chloe.
Oh, that's nice. They wore clothes.
Wow. Well, I guess we have our first sound sighting.
Savage! I'm a savage! Oh!
Goodness gracious, Mama Noise, you're coming in hot tonight.
I mean, it's a premiere about the movie. It ain't about showing your tail. So I'm just saying.
Well, listen, they young and they sexy, I guess, and that's just how it is. There's Michaela Coel. She's popping these days, boy.
Okay, I can't see this. This looks bad. I need my glasses.
What's bad?
Because I can't see anything. This is a woman?
Yes, that's a woman. That's Michaela Coel.
Okay, I'm gonna need my glasses.
Very talented young lady.
Production.
Why you need production?
I need my glasses because
this
is not a good look from what I can see.
Take production while we're going through these pictures. There's Jamila Jamil from The Good Place and She-Hulk. There's M'Baku. That jacket is fire. I got to give him credit for that. That jacket is fire water.
That jacket needs to be on fire.
No, you like it.
Wow.
This outfit would look good on you, Al.
Nope.
Yeah, y'all hating. Winston Duke, you look good, brother. There's Shang-Chi, Simu Liu.
That's who?
Simu Liu.
And
I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Players.
Yep. And who is he?
There's Dominique Thorne, who I think is in the movie.
Is this Ironheart?
Yeah, she plays Ironheart.
Okay.
There's a little adorable Quentin Brunson. By the way, Abbott Elementary was good last night. I don't know if y'all saw it. It was really good.
I did not.
I won't spoil it. It was good.
Bro, last couple of days I've been going to bed at like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
What?
Been out.
Who is it?
I ain't mad at it. This is the Emmy winning Cheryl Lee Ralph.
Oh, okay. Okay. She's not in the movie.
No. She just listen, when you win the Emmy, you start popping, they want you to show up. So there you go.
Or you want to start showing up and stuff because you want to be like.
There's a dude from Bridgerton, Regé Jean Page. I ain't mad at the sneakers either, by the way.
Listen, let me quit playing.
There's Kumail Nanjiani, who's in the Eternals. I guess it's a requirement for Marvel people to show up in Marvel movies or Marvel premieres.
Oh, well, can you blame them?
Right.
And see, we heard about in the past what happens when you're a part of a movie and you don't show up to the carpet thing. Folks will blackball your tail.
Yeah. There's Tyler Perry showing up in a Tyler Perry jacket. There's Marseille Martin getting older right before our very eyes. She's not the little girl on Blackish no more. There's Karuchi Tran. Shout out to Karuchi Tran, who took a horrible relationship with Chris Brown and turned it into a prosperous acting career. So I have to ask the question: is Chris Brown the path to prosperity?
Oh Lord, I'm glad production didn't come in here. My glasses is right there. Here, turn it back to Karuchi for a second.
All right.
Oh, I still can't see it. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
The definition is not very definite.
It's pretty definite. I'm looking at it right now.
Is this a Wahite person?
That's Lake Bell. And that's that. The rest of that needs no explanation.
I think she's got like she's a Marvel person.
She probably is. This is who is this? Oh, Dominique Fishback.
Fishback.
Who played in Judas and the Messiah, the Black Messiah. This is Alui Cravajo, who I think is in the movie.
Okay.
I think in the movie.
This
is one of the mothers, Connie Shium. I think she's one of the council on in Black Panther. And then this is Sinhalese singer Baba Ma'al. So there you go. That's from the premiere. So I feel like y'all were there. So we.
Okay.
There you go. So hopefully you feel like you made an appearance. And yes, Obey and Fat were there, but I can't find that picture right now. We're gonna move on.
Yeah, it's on our Instagram page. Yeah. Anyway.
All right. So
that's the only premiere you're gonna talk about tonight?
Huh?
Is that the only premiere you're gonna talk about tonight?
There was another premiere?
Yeah, Will Smith was posting pictures of Rihanna and ASAP.
I saw
his
that.
premiere of Emancipation.
Yeah, but I think that was like at his house.
Stop playing.
I think he hosted it at his house.
A premiere is a premiere, whether it's purple carpet or hardwood.
Mama Noise. Why are you laughing? That's Mama Noise laughing, Al. I'm being serious. He hosted it.
He had the red carpet at the ranch.
It wasn't a red carpet. It was just him.
Red carpet clashes with the red table. So.
It wasn't a red carpet situation. Why are y'all clapping?
Cricket. Nobody can.
Hey, Mama Noise, that's not true. That is not true.
Was downtown.
Did they have microwave popcorn?
They are right there.
That ain't the most ghetto.
Is that your bishop?
That's my bishop. The pastor went. And there's A$AP Rocky and Rihanna. There's
this is the after party.
Of course not. This is Mama Noise. I'm telling you, this is him. He hosted his own preview of Emancipation. There he is.
These was folks at his house.
That's what Mama Noise. Are you listening?
I'm saying this is not official.
It is official. They got to see the movie.
Who has an official premiere at their house?
Mama Noise. You can do what you want to do in these streets.
Have you ever seen anything like this before in all of your media experience, Mr.
That's not really the point, Mama Noise.
And that's what I'm talking
Mama
about.
Noise, stop hating. Listen, even the Lakers brought him in to talk to them about how they can overcome adversity.
What? The Lakers need some. Okay.
Well, that two things can be true, Mama Noise. That's Uncle Shay tells us all the time. Two things can be true.
They're like, so I know who we can get. Will Smith.
Will Smith came and talked to the Lakers yesterday.
Stop it.
He did, and talked to them about how to overcome adversity.
Oh my gosh.
Mama Noise, you're a hater.
I'm just saying.
You're a little bit of a hater.
He's like, I'm gonna have my career at the house. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious.
Mama Noise.
All I can think of is the after party. That's the after party from the premiere of Marvel.
Mama Noise, I apologize for Mama Noise's shade. That is completely and totally unnecessary.
They took group pictures and stuff like, oh my gosh.
What? Mama Noise, they got a chance to see the movie. They got a chance to see it and appreciate it for what it was.
Oh my gosh, that is hysterical.
Now, Will working his way back. He's working his way back. It takes time, Mama Noise.
Clearly.
You can't just slap a man all willy-nilly and then expect to make it back unscathed.
Well, clearly, if he's come to the place where he's doing speaker, being a public speaker for the Lakers.
Listen, the fact that Pastor showed up, it speaks volumes because Pastor and Chris are boys.
Was Chris there?
Chris was not there.
Mm-hmm.
Chris was not there. Baby steps, Mama Noise. It's baby steps. You trying to make it's like a game of Mother May I right now with you. You trying to get them to come over with big giant steps. No. Yeah, take baby steps first. Then
it's baby steps because it's at his house.
Mm-hmm. Mama Noise, I'm done with you. I'm done with you and your shade tonight.
It's like, it's Mama them.
Shade. Just shade. Mr. Hold on. I apologize. I know you're working through it. And despite the shade that my wife is throwing at you, I love you.
Oh my gosh.
I love you. So keep doing the work, brother. Keep doing the work. You're doing good. All right. Well, we leave the shade to the ridiculous.
Oh my God.
I have never seen somebody lose so much money so fast in all my living. That damn Kanye West lost about $600 million in one day.
I think the number's gone up, bro.
It's higher than that now?
Yeah.
It's high.
I think his total loss is close to $1 billion.
So it's right at so everybody's
marked at 900 million.
So everybody's gone. Everybody's gone.
That might explain why he pulled up at Skechers.
He's like, please give me a shoe deal. There's like
no, but Skechers was like, let's be clear. We did not invite him. He just showed up. I don't know what you're doing here, but please leave before I call the peoples.
Ray told him to come by. Ray was like, come over here.
Nope.
Kanye.
Skechers said, you made that up. This is a company, a family company, and we ain't here for it.
Here's the irony of Adidas dropping him. He made anti-Semitic remarks, and a German company dropped him. You can't make this up.
Wow.
You can't make this up. You apologize to Mama Noise. You apologize.
Yeah, I heard, I think it was XXL that did the interview, talk about the apology. However.
Oh, he's saying he lost. I'm sorry, I apologize. He said he lost $2 billion. Whew. He says, Ari Emanuel, this is his official Instagram post. And by the way, he has gone back to being Kanye West. The Ye thing is over with. It says, Ari Emanuel, I lost $2 billion in one day, and I'm still alive. This is love speech. I still love you. God still loves you. The money is not who I am. The people is who I am. Who are these people you speak of, Kanye?
I mean, one would ask the question, brother.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. The whole black community, all at one time, heard you talking that anti-Semitic, and we was like,
But see, we was the same ones that was looking at him side-eye when he did that, White People Matter shirt. We like, really, sir?
oh yeah, we did the same thing with that one. With that, we was like, nah, bro. Young, Kanye.
I mean, you at the place where folks is on TikTok burning them shoes. And you like, okay, these folks spent the money. It ain't like somebody gonna say, you burn the shoes, we give you the money back. No, they burning shoes.
I ain't
Show
gonna lie to
everybody.
you, we're bad right now. But now here's what's interesting. Some group in Los Angeles off the 405 freeway hung a banner over the side of the freeway that said Kanye is right about the Jews. So I don't know, man. It's a
Well,
lot.
I mean, it's not just that. It has been on several platforms where certain people have said, so where's the lie? And he can't say nothing. He can't. And it's like, okay, I hear you. You saying I have a right. You ain't no different than them.
Here's the problem, Mama Noise. If all of the stuff that you said was true is wrapped in a bunch of stuff that sounds ridiculous, then where's the truth, really? Like, you can't see the truth that everything else you said was ridiculous. And it's Kanye, man. And I'm gonna tell you something. Kanye makes me sad. He makes me sad because he's gonna be remembered for this.
Yeah.
Not the brilliant music, not the brilliant production. I was talking to somebody the other day about Kanye, and I said, the part that makes me sad is as a producer of music, as a creator of content, as a creator of period, I'm saddened because we're not going to remember him for his brilliance. I can take you through some tracks that Kanye has done and break those tracks down for you, and you would go, he did what? How did he figure that? How did he figure that? I don't know. He's brilliant when it comes to music. When it comes to life, though, brother's struggling, man. He's struggling bad, and I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's real.
It is pretty bad when it's like left and right. The part that really got me, and I was wired up about it last night. Mr. Noise was like, "You calm down." Is that Adidas is going to stop selling the Yeezy and then continue on selling the shoe without the name on there because they own the image, likeness, and design.
Well, listen, Mama Noise, without getting into all that, that's Kanye's fault. They're not robbing him. He did bad. You can't do what he's doing. You just can't. And what, it's not even a fight worth fighting.
So to make a smooth transition.
Yes.
Are we moving into Kanye Town?
What do you mean?
He's creating his own city.
Okay.
Is that the Black City?
Won't you take me to Kanye Town?
He's already ready to go on the first. Y'all read this. It's not news to you.
I have not read this at all.
Oh, wow.
Let me look up Kanye Town. Let me see.
Well, I don't think it's called Kanye Town. I just labeled it that. But yeah, Kanye's creating his own city.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see what's going to be in the city. Is there any details on the city? Kanye wants to build his own mini city called the Yeko System. Two Yeezy sources says West plans for his own small universe has been in the works for years and is describing it as a self-sustained enterprise that would have its own branded products and services. Sounds expensive. And I'm not talking about what he's building. I'm talking about living there. 2002.
I don't know. Is it gonna turn out the same as his ranch out in Wyoming or wherever that is? That
Well, my thing is, I don't know if I can trust a dude to build a city that can't even sustain a school because they shut Donda down today.
Well, I think they shut it down, but I think they opened it back up because students was like, what the fizzy. So
I ain't heard about them opening back up. So you're gonna have to find that one for me, Mama Noise.
Okay.
Yeah, find that one because I ain't heard it. But it's a rough situation that Kanye is in right now. But I will say this. Is he all the way wrong?
He never is.
Because we do need our own stuff.
Kanye is never completely wrong, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He just goes a little bit too far.
Wow.
So
this article says that now Kanye is calling 50 Cent, asking him to help him expand the Donda Academy campuses to Houston. Sir,
I know you. Hold on, Mama Noise. I don't want to go too far off the subject because I need you to answer that question. Is he, in your opinion, is he not wrong? Because we talked about we're talking. He's sitting there talking about a new black city. He said, "I want to build a city. I don't know if I want to live in the ecosystem."
Right.
But
again, he goes a little bit too far.
Yeah.
I want my own black city, but I don't want you as the mayor.
Yeah, I can't have you run the city, bro.
Right.
Yeah, your credibility ain't great. But having a black city where we got real viable economic growth and development and our own stuff, and that could be nice if we build it right. Now, can you build a black city without white people?
Okay. I did find the article that I'd seen earlier that was in reference to what your question was. It did say that hours after it had closed, hours after Donda had closed. Hold on, I got ads trying to tell me stuff. It says we're back and returning with a vengeance. Kanye West reopens Donda Academy hours after closing, seems unfazed despite losing more than $1 billion after the hate speech.
Yeah. So, Mama Noise, can we build this city without white people's help?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I have to say we can, because if we use Brother Akon as an example and what he's building over in Africa, he's building his own city, if you will, over there with its own currency and the whole 9 yards. So it is possible. The question is it over here? Can we do it here in the United States? Will the United States allow us? My only fear is, now granted it's many, many years later, but you remember that was the goal for Black Wall Street. That's what they were trying to do out in the middle of little old Oklahoma, is to build a place where, okay, you didn't want us in the South. You don't want us over here and there. Okay, we up here out of the way, and we all trying to get together, and everybody's got their profession and everything to make this a success. But then after a while, you start seeing that we're prospering, we're flowing. We got people, blacks from the South, that are wanting to come to Tulsa, and we got hotels, and we got banks, and we got pharmacies, we got the whole 9 yards. We are building basically a whole nother country in the middle of the United States. And folks had a problem with that. Even though they be like, y'all can have y'all own. This is the land of the free. Yeah, okay.
So let's fast forward. Let's fast forward past the historical. Now let's go forward to where we are now. And I'm asking you, do we have enough unity? Do we have enough money? Do we have enough understanding, wherewithal, and fortitude to build our own right now? Today. And should we? I don't think everybody's excited about Kanye saying we need to build. I think everybody's confused at what he wants to do. So that's why I'm asking the question. Because Kanye was trying to take his own money and do it, but now he ain't got no money. Well, he got money, but he lost $1 billion or $2 billion in one day. So where would we even start at? Ron said, I thought Atlanta was that city. I wouldn't say that. Atlanta's close, but it ain't truly a black city. It's got black tendencies, but it ain't truly a black city because we don't control all of Atlanta. So I don't know. Mama Noise, what's your thoughts? You quiet. You and Al are quiet. What y'all think?
I'm not quiet. I said so much. I thought Al was gonna have something to say about it, so I was trying to.
I led the conversation. I said that he's never wrong. So yes, we need our own. Can we? Absolutely. Right now, more than likely not. But we need those dollars that Kanye has, that 50 Cent has, that LeBron has, and those other entertainers. We need their financial support. I don't think we need the white man. Hell, we built roads and pyramids, and so
He told the team,
we have the knowledge, the ability without them. So
why do you say we can't do it right now? That was interesting. Because you said we can, but we can't do it right now.
Because we're not unified enough right now as a people. You can't just go out there and build something with no unity, because what's going to happen? It's going to be just like gang wars. I want my portion. He wants his portion. So, the city's going to be divided and inner turmoil, constant inner turmoil.
You think our dysfunction is so bad, because that's what I hear you saying, and our selfishness is at such a fever pitch that we couldn't build it just on that? That's a very telling statement, Al.
Before you finish, absolutely.
Wow. Do you agree, Mama Noise?
We are nowhere near erasing that crab in a barrel mentality that we've perfected.
Do you agree, Mama Noise? You making that face like you agree?
Well, I agree, because we still trying to outshine the next person. And long as I'm in the front, long as they can look at me, we're not trying to bring up the next person. I mean, it's interestingly, I was on the gram earlier today, and somebody had
sounds young.
huh?
I like that you call it the Gram. It sounds young. It gives us a young feel to the show.
Okay, thank you, dear. There was a quick clip of Mahalia Jackson, and she said, I never saw this video before. It was kind of, letting you see her behind, not singing, but actually being interviewed. And so she just straight up said, I'm sick of people talking. She said, us, and she said it without saying Christians. We do a whole lot of talking. That's what she said. She said, and it's awful funny. She said, Muslims got their own banks, their own grocery stores, their own doctor's offices. She said, but all we do is talk. And I'm sick of talking. And I'm like, wow.
Wow.
To hear that from her.
I never heard of that quote. That's interesting.
I was like, okay. That was heavy.
It is heavy.
But it did make you go, what? We got all of these family life centers. Don't we have, isn't that for the community? Why isn't all those things? Okay.
Them family life centers ain't for the community. Them family life centers are designed to help bring in dollars for specific entities who own family life centers.
I really thought that those things were specifically, how the church is always saying they just need more space, or they need, so much more. And it's like, oh, okay, well, a family life center that should provide a food pantry. That should be, a nurse coming in every week, or a doctor coming in, once a week or something like that to do, blood pressure checks and stuff like that. That's the kind of mindset that I assume would be the thing. Be like what it was a long time ago when the church was the center of the community. I thought that family life centers would just definitely just.
I understand what you're saying, and I appreciate what you're saying. I think the challenge that I'm having with what we're saying here tonight, and it's disheartening, is that we are so dysfunctional. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just talking here that we couldn't get organized enough to be able to move things forward to where we could even start the process of putting together plans to even try to build. Like, that's mind-blowing to me, because we could do we have the capacity to do so much good, but it does take some sacrifice. It does take some selflessness. It does take some willingness to give and to build, put things together. And and to think just for 1 second that things have gotten so bad that we can't, there's just no capacity to do it. That's really disheartening. Anthony Bruce says, I believe it could be done, but only by a dedicated few, maybe 5% of the Black population. But they'd have to keep the other 95% out till they had a change in state of mind. Now that's interesting to me, because maybe we've talked about this on the show before. Maybe Al, Mama Noise, what we're talking about is building a city, but this city don't include everybody. Like, this ain't a city of a population of 5-10 million. This is a city with a population of like 100,000, 50,000.
But how is this any different than a gated community?
Well, it's different because it could be self-contained.
Good God, Mama Noise, you couldn't have said that any better.
But this would be. I think the difference is that it's self-contained in that we're talking about building commerce in that community, not just community.
No, that what you have then, if it's not all inclusive, at least not darn near 80% of the population. It's just a big ass country club where the elite go.
Well, we're not saying they all got to be rich, though, are we?
Well, what do you think if you only take 100,000? Who you gonna take? Who you think gonna make it in? Those who can make the biggest contribution.
Those that can maintain that homeowners association.
Not that's wait a minute now. We ain't got. I ain't saying it had to be homeowners. Y'all took it down another road.
Boy, as soon as our peculiar sister moves in and feels like they can change the oil pan to their car up under, lifting up the car, putting it on blocks, trying to do some type of auto mechanic work on in their own driveway. It's like call the peoples, because we done paid too much money for this house. Or you trying to bring the hood into this place, and the whole purpose of us making this specific community is so that we can, everybody is succeeding. Everybody is moving forward. If you trying to, slack or make this place look raggedy or whatever, then, you need to go where that's acceptable, because that is not acceptable here.
So maybe we got to start with a few and then build from that group. Maybe we can expand the city, but we got to start with 100,000. So that, and the reason why I say that is because somebody's got to set the standard of what the city is going to look like as it grows. And so now we say, we need the city to be like this. We don't allow this in this city. We don't allow that in this city. We prefer that you don't act like this in this city. Keep all that ish over there in the other cities, but this city is different.
A black suburb.
Why okay? But what's wrong with that, Mama Noise?
I mean, I'm just saying that's what you mean in layman's terms.
Yeah, a black suburb. But a suburb that's got some act right.
Oh shit. Okay.
I don't know, black gross income 250. Y'all coming in hot with the high numbers.
We coming in with facts. We coming in saying, okay, this is what we're talking about. It's like I was saying about Black Wall Street. All the Black Wall Street they were professionals, and I'm sure.
Stop right there. So that's what we're talking about, Mama Noy. We're not saying everybody got to be Robert Smith and Junior Bridgman. We're saying come in with what you got to own a small business. You're an entrepreneur. You're a doctor. You're an engineer. You're a teacher. You and your wife work together, make a certain amount, whatever. Let's build with healthy families. Why does it have to be the elite of the elite? Y'all taking it to the elite of the elite. I'm not saying it's got to be that. I'm saying it should be a balance between that.
With only 100,000, I
okay,
can show you
1 million. Can we find 1 million people to act right?
Mm-hmm. Can you find some people
out of 33 or
right?
however many of us it is? Sure.
Okay, well then let's make it 1 million then. I guess what I'm saying is I'd like to see us build something where a new standard could be set, where we can say, okay, going forward, this is who we are. This is how we behave. This is how we act. This is how we live. This is a standard by which we function and interact with each other. This is how we treat our women. This is how we and really setting a new standard for who we are. A city that can do that. Or is that asking too much of a city?
Are you trying to do this in the United States?
Well, I don't know about that part. Maybe. Can that be done in the United States?
That is a great question. Because see, by it being the land of the free,
Are y'all ready to get on the boat?
Then somebody roll off over in your neighborhood that you trying to build and say, I can move here because I got rights. And y'all got it real nice over here, real nice.
This is still
Is that your white voice, Mama Noise?
What? This
That
is
felt
my
like a white
code switch.
Okay.
No, that was more than cold.
That felt like a white voice.
Old minor switch.
I feel like now that I've thought about it and I've had some time to consider what and me and Al have voted.
God damn, that was racist. That was racist.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say we can put it in Montana.
Ain't that where Kanye and them at?
No, he's in Wyoming.
Is it okay?
There's a lot of space in Montana now.
Hey,
So
but is that where Bill Gates bought all that land and they was concerned about him buying up all the farmland in Montana?
I don't know. You switching the conversation on me. I don't know what you're talking about right there.
Well,
Ron said, can we start with neighbors first before a city? Haven't we tried neighbors? I mean, that hadn't worked out too well. I'm just saying, I'd like to see us figure out how we can build something to where, like, I like the idea of what Donda is. I love it. I love what Donda is.
I don't even know what
it stands for. So if we could create communities with a standard that everybody follows, I think it could be interesting. But I just feel like it's hard for us right now because it's like I don't know if we trust each other that much, Al. That's the problem I'm having. Mama Noise.
You don't know, or you
Well,
do know, and you have
we
reservations
don't
about
trust
saying it.
You're right. You know what? It sounds like now because let me ask y'all a question. And this gonna seem like it's off the subject, but it's not. Were y'all happy that Kanye lost the $2 billion?
was I happy? I don't think I could ever be happy about a black man losing that much money.
See, that's what I said. I don't know how you're happy about something like that. But there were people on the interwebs that were happy. They were joyous. They were like, good. He deserved it. He been itching on the black community, and it's good to see him lose it, and blah, 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 blah. They were going ham on him on Twitter. And I'm saying, y'all are part of the problem. This is not a good thing that this black man who was doing well in this society lost all of his money.
Kyrie said he need to know exactly what he said.
I sent you the link, Kyrie, of the actual Drink Champs. Uh-oh, I was buffering. Did y'all hear anything I said?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I can't say it to you, right. They took the interview down, Kyrie. He didn't say, honestly, he didn't say that much that was different than what Nick Cannon said.
Which got him virtually.
Right. But there were a couple of things he said that was a little over the top. And I was like, okay, he probably should have said that.
Well, he is over the top now.
He's an over the top dude. That's what he do.
I mean, this is not new. But, you know, like they said, people were saying it's awful funny how people talking about what's anti-Semitic. But when, you know, when he said, when Kanye said something about slavery was a choice, they're like, well, nobody's saying anti-Semitic.
Wasn't nobody trying to drop him at all.
Nobody trying to drop him because of him saying that. You know, it was like, oh, okay, he's black. So if he wants to choose to say that black people, slavery was a choice, then he can because he's black and he said it.
Well, my pastor Dave Chappelle preached about this particular thing.
Oh,
you know, he had a situation like this on his show, and I think he used the word. What was the word he used? Faggot.
Oh,
and you know, every network has something called standards and practices, and they they monitor what you say on the air or whatever. And so they put him in the office and said, Dave, you can't say the word.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
The word, faggot on the air like that. He was like, all right, cool. And then he came back in the office and said, let me ask you a question. Why am I being checked for saying the word faggot? But I can't, I can say nigga, as much as I want. And he said, Dave, you're not gay. That's why. He said, well, I'm not a nigga either. So
or is that what you think of me?
Right. So the fact that you're allowed to say it, if we're standing and practicing over quote unquote derogatory terms, then who chooses which terms are the ones that get you in trouble? And that's I think that was the point that he was simply trying to make. Who chooses the ones that get you in trouble? So I don't know. This world that we live in is very complicated, or has become very complicated, because I don't know what we're supposed to do or be or become or believe, or it's very challenging right now.
More like double-minded.
If we were going to start a black city, I want to ask you guys a question. I'm asking all of you, the noisemakers, everybody. Who would be president? Or mayor? Let's say mayor.
Oh, gosh. I don't know.
Who do we trust enough to lead a government in a new black city?
Stacey Abrams.
Okay.
I believe.
Which you want to be?
I believe Killer Mike is extremely too progressive.
Exactly.
I can say the same thing about Stacey in some areas, but I like her better.
Wow.
Bomani Jones, I like Bomani.
Michelle Obama, I'm here for it.
Michelle Obama,
I'm here for it.
She's gonna have us all working out.
Hey, listen.
You saw what she did with them school lunches.
Yeah, she like put down the collard green.
We're gonna be all out in our yards every morning at 5 a.m.
Put down the cornbread. Let's all work together and steam our vegetables.
I wonder if we have a leader, a singular leader, because we like Michelle Obama, but we've never actually seen her lead.
Well, not true.
I mean, no disrespect to her. I love Michelle Obama. I think she's amazing. But I've never seen her lead anything. She's a highly intelligent woman. So I'm quite sure she's capable of leading. We just haven't seen her do it. That's what I'm saying.
You said Stacey Abrams. Would she want to?
I said Stacey Abrams.
I'm just saying, would she?
Really, if she wants to be mayor or governor of a, well, I can't say surely, because she's probably thinking the same thing some of us are. Ooh, all niggas.
Nope.
I would lean toward a yes though, Al.
You get the button.
No, I'm just saying. My grandmama used to say niggas and flies.
Nope.
I do despise.
Which button should you get?
The more I deal with niggas, the more I love the flies.
There you go. I live by that, actually.
Oh, damn. Wow.
Ross said most bears were not leads before they got the job. They led in smaller ways, Ron. Most people get a ramp up to their leadership. They don't just jump into the mayoral responsibilities. Lewis said they don't need that much experience. I mean, listen, I'm not poo-pooing Michelle Obama. Let me be very clear. I'm down with Michelle Obama. I'm down with it. I'm down with Michelle Obama. That's or Stacey Abrams. Either one of those are good choices to me. Does this new city have the capacity to allow strong black women to be strong black women? I guess that's one of the questions I'm asking. Because, we failed at that many times before.
Right. Say you can't let strong black women be strong black women in their own house, their own community.
Well, because that's part of what we're talking about. We're saying in this new black community, I'm saying I need the leadership to reinforce what should be happening across the board. So in our homes, in our communities, in homes and families, and then beyond that, in our communities, in our private entities, whatever, and then beyond, we allow people to project the strength that they possess and the intelligence they possess, and not try to hold people back to our standards or what we want them to be or whatever. So, in order for that to happen, this is a tricky transition we're talking about. Mama Noy, you said, who did you say? I didn't hear you give a name.
I don't know. President Obama.
See, that was the name that I thought would be the obvious choice. No, Herschel Walker can't lead nothing. He can't even lead me to the bathroom. I don't even want him to tell me where the bathroom is. Like,
yeah, I don't even want him to lead a song. So
yeah,
no, I'll pass.
That is a hard no.
Y'all saw the recent clip of him trying to lead us in a dance.
Do what now?
Oh man, I should find it and send it to you for a picnic or pass.
You was trying to do what?
He was showing us a dance. He was showing us what he learned, some things he learned during COVID. It was a pretty lengthy video of his best 1967 dance moves.
Oh Lord.
Hip hop.
What was it? Boot Scoot and Doogie?
Probably.
I'm gonna find it and send it to you.
Was it My Achy Breaky Heart?
No, this was straight hip hop.
He don't know no hip hop.
You better recognize.
Was it Curtis Blow?
Yeah, recognize.
Was it Curtis Blow? A hip, a hop, a hippie to the hippie, a hip hip.
No,
I love
sir.
the hippie hop music.
No, y'all haters.
That would be good. I want him to feel focused on HBCUs though. No, I'm serious because we need to put an HBCU in this new city too.
Yeah.
We can call it Prime U for all I care.
Prime U. Okay.
Prime U Part 2, the sequel.
But he's doing it. I mean, when I think about how the game with Southern is coming up and they get ready to have that game day ESPN and how big that is, I don't know. Has there been, with all of you guys' background, has there been a HBCU game that has had game day by ESPN with the big bus and all that stuff showing up?
Not that I remember. It may have happened once, but I don't remember. I think this is the first time, though. I think it's the first time. I'm pretty sure it's the first time.
So the fact that he's involved with community things and so on and so forth, and he's
But let me say this, though, Mama Noise, and this is going to sound harsh, but it's just the reality of this new black city. Oh, man. About to get in trouble for this one.
Well, it won't be the first time.
I don't want to be impressed by that anymore. It is New Black City. Because the reason why I'm impressed by it, because it sounds like somebody giving us an opportunity, as opposed to us creating our own opportunity. Does it make sense? So I don't want to be impressed by that anymore. I want to be like, oh man, they gave us an opportunity to be on their show and to promote what we do. Well, I want to see us promote our own thing and just be thrilled at that.
Oh, so you want BSPN?
No, what do you mean BSPN? I don't know. What do you mean BS? Because you know
I
BS
said
is something else.
BESPN.
Oh, Black Sports Entertainment. Oh, okay. I see where you're going with that. Yes, I would like something for us by us.
Okay.
Because I mean, we've done. I mean, why? You know, Cuz says this quite a bit. Why do we need that validation? Why is that so important? Is it only important because of the dollars that come along with it? I can see that. I can see that, you know, it's the dollars that come along with it that make us want that validation. But if we create our own dollars and we create our own community and we create our own system of goods and service exchange, then we don't need that validation, do we? What if in this new city, rich means something completely different than what it meant prior to? Like it was more communal, it was more but based on other things, more different economic standards, different economic monetary systems. It wasn't just about, you know, I own this, I have all of this, I have this, that, and the other. I mean, in order to build this system, I think it would take a real sacrifice and a real mentality change of really wanting all to succeed and live well. And that goes back to what Al said. Do we have the capacity? Right now, we don't. But maybe our children, like what Andy Bruce is talking about, maybe we can train our children to have this wherewithal, to have the capacity to say, well, we're going to have something different than what we've done before. Does that make sense? Because I think the whole system got to change in order for this to work.
Yes.
See, I don't know. If I'm being honest, I don't know about that, Ron. I hear what you're saying, and from an economic perspective, you would probably be right. But from I don't know. I would. I don't know. If I'm being honest, I don't know. I don't know. But this is a fascinating conversation with Kanye saying what he said, with us saying it. I do think we need something. We need changes. We need. I don't know. We need, man. I don't know. Mama, what are you doing over there?
Well, I absolutely know we need to move forward. But I will tell you, being here in where we are, this is probably the most Black people I've ever seen in my life.
A lot of Black people here.
I mean, I've been in places like, you know, I've been in, you know, clubs and picnics and outdoor concerts and everywhere else where Black people have been, but I've never been in a Black city. And I mean, I go to the counter as a Black person. It's not a crapshoot as to what I will get, because, you know, where we're from, you know, in Texas, you don't know, you could get, it's a gambit, you know, you could get any type of person at wherever you go. your waiter, your cashier, your doctor, you can get in any ethnicity there. But when you're in a black city and everybody's black, and you've been taught, dare I say, that our own people can't be trusted.
Yeah.
Or you should expect, or like somebody says, whoa, well, are we going to get it on time, or is it going to be on CPT? You're like, okay, is it going to be given in excellence, whatever it is that I'm pursuing, whatever I need? I go to the pharmacist, you ain't looking at them going, did you get your degree online? I'm just asking. Are you questioning everything because you're saying
getting a degree online is not a bad thing anymore?
It is when you messing with a prescription.
Not necessarily. I mean, they may have a way to.
Don't read so deep into it. I'm just saying specifically, meaning that did you get your degree in a third world country where it wasn't regulations? I'm just saying. Well, what I got questions because you've been around everything all at one time, and then now all of a sudden it's all black. Now what? It's like what you've been saying.
Listening to you make it sound like the standard lowers tremendously because it's black people running it.
But I'm saying when your whole life, all you've been taught is now. I'm saying that for me, you're different because you grew up with black school teachers, black this, black, bliggity black, everything black for you. Not for people like myself that, I may have been black over here. It might have been only, as my grandmother said, a little piece of pepper over in this class or over here in my workplace, and maybe two of us, whatever. But you grew up where your community was black and educators were black and pastors were black and the whole thing. And so that was not, majority of a story.
Okay, but what I'm saying to you is, Mama Noiz, I don't want anybody out there to be thinking for 5 seconds that by it being led predominantly black, that the standard by which it functions is going to become lower just because there's no white involvement. That's not true. That has not been my experience at all. You're right. And furthermore, there has been an excellence that has been achieved in many of the things that I've had the pleasure of being raised in and participate in because we wanted it to be at the highest possible standard that it could be. So I think we gotta, man, that's interesting that you said that, Mama Noiz. That's really interesting because
I'm just saying, I'm sitting there thinking,
I'm saying what I'm commenting on with what you said is that if what you're saying is the standard of the mentality, that's a scary thing. Well, it ain't gonna be as good because black people running it. What?
Look, that's a whole lot of reason why black businesses don't get the support that they need. It's because it's been ingrained in us that, okay, I'm not going to get as much quality in it because our black people going to give it as much effort as any other ethnicity. Am I going to get half tail, half stepping, CPT? Am I going to get, I'm not going to get excellence. I come in expecting excellence, and then we out of chicken. We ain't got no more chicken. And you sit there going, what? If I was at a restaurant on the other side of town and it was in a suburban neighborhood, they don't run out of chicken.
Okay, but Mama Noiz. Okay, I hear what you're saying, but I need you to also understand you can't judge a couple of bad things to the whole. That's not every city. That's not every black restaurant. That's not every black owned business. So to say that in a general, because you had one bad experience, because guess what? There are white establishments that I've gone to and the service hadn't been good.
True.
So does that make all white establishments bad?
No, but I be feeling like, well, if it's a white establishment that's bad, at least I can call customer service and say, I didn't have a good experience. I called the manager, I didn't have a good experience. Well, let's just go ahead and call you.
But hold on, How do you know you can't call the black people, Mama Noise?
Because from my experience here,
you have not called one customer service here.
Because I was told that it ain't gonna do you no good.
I didn't tell you that. Don't be tell these people these lies. That's not what I said. I ain't tell you that at all.
I mean,
if you want to call somebody, please call them. Feel free.
I'm just saying.
You ain't saying nothing. You trying to.
I'm just saying. I've never in my life run into so many chicken places with no chicken, taco places with no tacos, exact change, and all this other rigmarole in my life.
We had a bad experience a couple of times because we went late at night. That don't mean
don't be trying to give them the buffer of being late at night.
Well,
it was a Sunday evening. I can't go get no chicken meal. Can't get a chicken for the family because you done only ordered a few chickens because you didn't feel like working the rest of the day.
You're making this look bad right now. You're pulling down the whole race.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying you can't make that the way it is for every black situation. And I'm sorry. Maybe in this little small town that is, because see, to say it the way you're saying it leaves out a whole lot from the narrative and the truth of what's taking place here. This is a town that has suffered tremendously because of economic depression, because of COVID, because of a lot of different things. So yeah, you're not getting the quality workers that you used to have in these particular positions. Folk ain't going back to work. But guess what? That's not a Pine Bluff thing. That's a thing that's happening all over the country right now. And so to say that that's a black city problem is not a black city problem. It's a problem. It's a cultural problem. It is the way young people are choosing to approach and deal with the current circumstances when they can stay home and make as much money as they would if they went to work at a Sonic or work at a McDonald's or whatever. So no, I don't think it's just a black problem.
Okay.
I'm just saying. That's my opinion. Now, Al, you've been curiously quiet. What are your thoughts on that?
I apologize. I've been typing up an email.
You're doing great, Al. We appreciate you.
For the Department of Transportation, so I apologize.
Yeah, no problem at all. No apology necessary, brother. We understand what's going on.
So, what was the question?
Well, we're just saying, do you think that the quality of service and in a black city, we had a black city, that we could expect the highest level of quality in that city?
I'm going to side with Mama Noise. That's Lloyd. Come on now, you know that's always been one of our downsides. Customer service, and then the lack of a response when you do go through proper chains to voice a concern or a complaint. I've experienced it. How you gonna tell me how to run my business?
You're like,
you don't like it, go such and such. So I'm gonna side with Mama Noise. I think our history in dealing with dissatisfied consumers is not very good.
Wow.
And you know it to be true. So I think you're just
I do know that we've had some struggles, but I don't know if that's every black restaurant experience I've ever had.
No, and I will offer that I've had experiences and I've voiced complaints that didn't get. I'm currently in the middle of a dispute with my beloved Dallas Cowboys. And my dissatisfaction in the fact that over 28 to 32% of their entire football roster are men of sizes 3X or larger.
Right.
I could not find not a single item other than a baseball cap for someone of that size in either their stadium pro shop or the pro shop that they have at the Star in Frisco.
Wow.
And so I've sent 2 emails voicing my dissatisfaction, not asking for a freebie or anything of that nature, just simply expressing the fact that it's sad that you only cater to certain people when your employment base is But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked.
Right.
So there are examples of poor customer service in the white community as well, but it seems to be more frequent in our own community. But we have that closed fist mentality. We want you to succeed, but we're going to do it with closed fists, right? So we don't lose the portion that we already have, right?
Right.
But what happens with your closed fist?
You can't get nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you're not going to grow any. You're not going to lose what you got, but you ain't going to grow.
Right.
That's why we often fail.
I'm interested in what S. Dot said. He said, "Why do we complain so loud at our own people's business, but accept it at others?"
That's not me, because I don't have a problem complaining at no matter whether it's black or white. At the black one, I call myself trying to understand and try to be like, well, they just got started. Well, they a new business. Well, I'm trying to support. I just want support. I just want to make sure I support. And then be like, okay, where am I getting this trash customer service? When I go to the white restaurants and stuff, I have no problem asking for the manager.
But
no problem asking for.
Let me say this too. This is just the reality. Let's call something a thing. The white restaurant probably is backed by several millions and millions and millions of dollars, whereas the black restaurant is probably backed by several hundreds of thousands of dollars. So they are not the same. So the complaint process for the black restaurant is not necessarily going to be the same. Listen, there aren't very many LeBaron Burtons out there that go above and beyond when something is not quite right on customer service. And that's unfortunate, but that is also a reality. And let's just full disclosure. And I haven't talked to him about this. I'm not sharing anything beyond the scenes, whatever. But here's the reality. When you're not making those millions and millions of dollars, it's hard for you to eat the cost of a mistake. Right? But when you are, Walmart eats the mistake all the time because they can afford to. It don't cost them. Listen, you can steal out of Walmart and it don't bother them. They're like, well, okay, whatever. You stole. Big deal. We all right. We gonna be all right. We Walmart. Whereas Miss Jones, grill and convenience store, if you a lot of money.
Mr. Noise, now you are speaking from experience.
I am. That's what
when Miss Whatchamacallit be trying to give you a 300% markup and you just like, man, I came to get one item. Why are you trying to charge me $10 for something that costs $250? I understand, and I'm here to support, because that's what we always say. Let's support, and I'm here to support. But man, don't poo-poo me because you ain't gonna say nothing because you understand. You understand? I don't understand. I got $10. I came in here to buy what I came in here to buy. I didn't expect for you to suck up my $10 because you want to give 300-400% markup on something that's supposed to be $2.
We got to come back to this topic. This is a good conversation, because I'm just wondering what our expectations are and how this is all supposed to unfold. And we keep talking about this new city, but man, it seems like in order to build this city, we're going to have to go through a rehab process of about 20 years.
I'm just saying.
I mean, this ain't no easy thing what we're talking about right now. Shout out to, I don't know. This is tough.
Tara said in the chat, give me what I ordered and make it right. I mean, you like, okay, I just want to get what I ordered. Why I gotta get the we ain't got none. We ain't got it. Why you open your doors? Why you open your doors if you ain't got it?
But people run out. People,
I'm just saying you started
no,
your
you did too hardcore.
I worked in fast food before Spence, and I'm saying you know at the top of your day what your days be looking like. Order enough, stock up your freezer, and keep your stuff together. Then don't open your restaurant if every time you out, we out of greens, we out of cornbread, we out of gravy, we out of come on.
Spoken like somebody who has never owned a restaurant in their life.
You know what?
I'm just saying because you make it sound.
I work in London. When we're low on this, we order it.
Mama Noise. I'm about to out your tail. You couldn't even remind me that we were out of sausage today.
That's because you wasn't supposed to be eating none. So I call myself.
That's not the point I'm making. That's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is that the best of intentions, you go into something with the, like you just said, well, we didn't think you were supposed to eat none. So, okay, we didn't say we should order it. Well, guess what? When Al said this the other day, I think he said it on the show. When you can figure out your restaurant balance of what you order and not go over that, that's one of the secret cheat codes to making a successful restaurant. And guess what, Mama Noise? That ain't as easy as you think it is.
It was an after show.
It was after show, right? That ain't as easy as you think it is because you believe, Mama Noise. I need you to listen for this one.
I'm a listen, but I'm ready.
Well, then you ain't listening. If you already ready, you ain't listening.
Well, go ahead.
No, I ain't gonna say it now.
Well, I'm simply saying, yes, while you make the big bucks, you supposed to go through each night and check what is it we have, what we don't have. Even your favorite little restaurant out here, the little truck stop, they're okay, today we having this, today we having that. Guess what? We ain't having what you wanted because we ain't got none. So we only gonna make what we have. I'd rather honor you with that.
Mama Noise, while you saying that, and I appreciate you saying that, you said it so eloquently, and I appreciate it, and it was awesome. But in honor of Cuz not being here tonight, that's bullshit. Because here's the reality. That truck stop, and I'm going to use that truck stop that we like as the example. Do they know how many people are coming in today?
By now?
Yeah, by now. Do they know?
No.
That's the point. So what you do is you try to guesstimate and say, we think this many people are coming, so we're going to pull out this much food and prepare. Because guess what? If we prepare more than that, we lose money.
Lloyd, that same truck stop has a whole wall full of things on the menu. And guess what? They don't have all those things.
They do have all those things.
They don't have them all on the hot table at one time.
You got to come out between the hours of.
I was getting ready to say now, I'm coming there looking for catfish. Well, we ain't got catfish. Today is meatloaf.
Yeah, catfish.
You know what, Lloyd?
I don't know. You hardcore tonight. You going over the top.
No,
you going over the top.
Lloyd, you need to keep it 100.
I am giving 100.
We suck at customer service. We suck at customer service, and we need to do better in that area. And then I know we want to say support, but then if somebody supports you, support somebody else. You be like, okay, so and so, let's support them, and then you don't get the customer service you expect. You're like, man, I'm gonna keep mine $10.
I don't disagree with that. All people, but I think customer service is bad across the board. I don't think it's just a black thing. I think it's just bad. People are just bad at customer service right now. Ron said, you do it based on trends. Lots of people only make so much because they do not want to lose money. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to explain to Mama Noise, Ron. And you're not here tonight, but I need you, and you ain't not here. There are some black-owned business, mom and pop businesses. I always get good customer service, right? And really, we talk about two different issues, Mama Noise. Stop being able to stock the restaurant and give good customer service is two different things. It ain't necessarily good customer service because you ran out of something. That ain't bad customer service. If you ran out, that just means something went right because you sold what you prepared, and then you made the adjustment that you needed to make or whatever. But that's not necessarily a bad thing that a restaurant is successful.
No, the bad thing is that just because you ran out of something, it's I apologize. We've had a lot of people here today. I'm so sorry. We're out of blah, blah, blah. If we have, is there something else we can get you today? Here's what we have to offer. There's a kind of way to do it instead of, we ain't got none. We out of that. We ain't got none of that. It's like, what in the world, girl? This is not love and hip hop. Do your job. Do your job.
Okay, well, Mama Noise, you're talking about, again, young people who have been hired and don't want to be there in the first place. She's so hardcore. So young people that don't want to be there in the first place. That come
to work then. You need to work in.
If Mama told they had to get a job.
Now you're gonna say, well, young people, they just ratchet.
A lot of them are young people. You just had bad service here in Pine Bluff.
We have had continual bad service.
There you go. Let me just say
I'm trying to pay for my food. I get folks asking me, what you want? What kind of way is that to answer?
You probably need not go to Pookie's Punch Bowl again.
I'm just
Shaquita's Shake Shack. Don't go there no more.
No, we went to regular restaurants, Al. I should be able to go to Popeyes. Welcome to Popeyes. What you want? What do I want? Where they do that at? Why you can't say, how may I help you? I gotta
It's
go
not
to
Chick-fil-A. It's not
It
Chick-fil-A.
ain't Chick-fil-A.
But I said, what you want? Nothing. I don't want nothing.
If she go up another octave, she gonna give Mariah Carey something.
I'm saying you talking about then we make our order. It's cash only. Where do they do that at?
I agree with Anthony.
You gotta drink your water.
I haven't had any alcohol while you watering.
I'm just saying it's rough out here tonight.
I'm just saying you tell me I gotta have cash only at more than one restaurant right next to each other? Are y'all in cahoots?
I don't know. Are you gonna let it go or not?
I'm just saying.
And Tara, don't be co-signing, even though you're right, but don't co-sign.
Lloyd was so excited the one time he got great customer service, he couldn't wait to come home and share.
But again, you're trying to say the standard by which you've experienced it here in this one city is the standard by which all the cities run, and that's not necessarily true.
It's close.
Oh,
she's not far off, player. She not far off.
I'm just saying. Now I'll be coming in creeping, going, "Good afternoon. How are you today?"
Well, don't build me no Black City, then. I mean, goodness gracious. Don't build me no Black City.
Mama Noise. I had to walk away from the people I was at. I had people look at me. I got people from work looking at me like, what in the hell? I was like, hold on, I gotta leave. I'll be back.
Like, what is he listening to?
I'm just saying, what in the world is going on? I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
You need to, Lloyd, she's only allowed to do Uber Eats, DoorDash.
I'm just saying, bro.
You can't don't go outside, don't go rest. You order everything.
Gosh.
You imagine if she ordered something from DoorDash and the seal is broken.
Oh my God.
Oh, they was drinking out of my soda. I got to go back.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Mama Noise hardcore. She will call in a minute. She will call the restaurant.
Lord be like, here, just take the receipt.
I'll be like, let me get my food because I don't want no spittle and all kinds of stuff. And I don't.
My ex-wife used to complain about everything, and I'm like, dude, I gotta eat my food. You where you get a big old loogie chucked in if you don't cut it out.
Mama Noise, don't you go else to eat. Don't go get you nothing else to eat.
Yeah, you need to stay home. We're gonna keep you home from now on.
But I got a question though. But you go to Fiesta.
Right.
No, I don't. Why you bringing up old stuff, Kyrie?
How you know what it smell like if you don't go? How you know what it smell like if you don't go?
You had to have gone.
I made that mistake.
if you,
But
you
you
willing
said
to,
every time I go in there, it's
No. I will not. Listen to me. I will not go to Festiva. They don't even listen.
You run out of them avocados.
run out of avocados. You'll hold
You
your
know
breath
what?
going there.
Then I'll send Lloyd to the Kroger's.
You know what? I'm just glad y'all showed up and gave us some act right.
There's some cheaper ones over at the Festiva.
Man, I got like 12 people around me, dude, and I had to walk away. I was like, oh, this is. They look at me like, what the hell are you doing? I'm over here cracking up.
Mama Noise be turning up, man. She be turning up.
Thank you, Tyra. They have cleaned up and gotten better because it used to be.
Thank you, Tara. What are you saying? Are you admitting to going?
She said I go to Festiva.
How do you know they didn't cleaned up?
You're thanking her for saying she goes and they cleaned up. Are you agreeing to going?
No, y'all remember I was on the show and Mr. Noise was trying to I was trying to get some salt for my margarita.
Are you kin to Jay?
And I went there and the man said,
huh? You are you kin to Jay?
A little bit.
Because you really deflected that question.
No, I went there to the restaurant. I mean, to the Festiva, and I asked for the salt, and then the guy had to pull up Google Translate because he didn't know how to speak English.
Hold on one second.
That's bad customer service too.
Hold on one second.
I said it was.
Y'all pause for a second.
God damn, that was racist.
I did. I said, "You hablo español." English.
You double down.
That's what I said. And he said, uno momentos. Oh, heck.
You didn't sing the Avocados from Mexico song to him before he knew what he was talking about?
No, I couldn't get, will you help me find? So why I want to say.
Did anybody tell you to go in there and start speaking Spanish?
I asked
no habla español.
I wanted the salt for the margarita. I said, do you know what a margarita is?
Just ask for salt.
I said, do you know what a margarita is? Oh. I said, I need the salt that goes around the.
I bet the next thing you heard out of his mouth was Bendel.
No.
You could have just said the key.
He said, uno momento. Google Translate.
I bet they talked about you so bad in the back. He probably spoke perfect English, but he was just amused by your foolishness.
Well, then he should have said it from the first. I came speaking English.
Why? Why when he could get 5 minutes of comedy out of you?
You know what, Lloyd? You only.
Fellas, watch this. Watch this.
Watch how I make this El Negro.
Wow. Yeah. Yes, Tara, it was. I'm telling you, we talked about it. That's how we got started on it in the first place. We first got in Texas. We was like, man, this is the stankiest place I ever been in my life. What is happening?
Oh, you know what? I gotta get you out there. You're gonna get us counseled. It's gonna be us and Ye sitting next to each other on the corner.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere talking about, we got
saying, hey, man, why don't you let us see it?
You're gonna mess around and have the only black city with a Fiesta in it.
Serve you right. That serve you right.
That's right. They be like, would y'all mind if we moved in? I'm gonna tell them yes.
Look, a Fiesta and a Popeyes.
A Popeyes.
Where they say, what you want?
I'm gonna say move in.
Oh, we ain't got none. I said, Lloyd, this is something straight off TV.
Y'all come back tomorrow for Black Friday. This is off the team. And if I don't get out now, we're gonna be stuck and we won't even be able to have a show no more.
I mean, they got black grocery stores.
Life in the Pine Box.
They got black grocery stores down here. I ain't never seen that.
We done today. We love y'all. Y'all fellas, y'all sit tight for a minute. We love y'all. Have a wonderful evening. We will see y'all tomorrow for Black Friday.
Damn. She said Fiesta would be an upgrade in Pine Box.
Oh.
We will take our lead. Y'all not gonna get us counted. We'll see y'all tomorrow.